So now we're going to look at working linked treble crochets. That will be linked double treble if you're using UK terms. Here I've just got a row of normal trebles. You can see it's quite a gappy fabric that you create. So the great thing about linked stitches is that we're going to link each of those together, so we're going to have less gaps. So you work a turning chain to start your row, and I'm going to chain 4 and just turn round. My cat wants to play, obviously. So I've got my chain 4. If I was to start a normal treble, I would yarn over twice and insert the hook. With linked stitches, to create these yarn overs, you insert the hook into the previous stitch. So for the first stitch, that's going to be the chain. So I'm going to insert it into the second chain from the hook and pull up a loop, which is equivalent to my yarning over the first time. Then I'm going to insert it into the next chain, that's the third, and pull up a loop, which is equivalent to yarning over twice. Then I'm going to insert it into the same stitch that your turning chain is made from, so the first stitch in the row, yarn over and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 2, 3 times, 2, 3. That's my first linked stitch. You can see it's linked into the chain there. To create the next one, the principle's the same, but I'm going to use these 2 bars to create my yarn overs. So I'm going to insert the hook under the first one, yarn over and pull up a loop. It's my first yarn over equivalent. Then I'm going to insert it into the next one, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, through 2, through 2. You can see here in my bars again. So I'll just carry on working across so you can get a feel for it. So you can see there's my first row, and you can see the difference between the standard trebles and then these where you can't get your finger through it. So it makes a great fabric for garments, this, and it's nice and tall. So I'm going to carry on working so you can see what the fabric looks like. I'll just show you the chain again. So you chain 4 and then insert into the second and third chains, and then into the stitch. 1, 2, 3. You do get slight bumps with this stitch, but if you're using it for a garment, for example, that'll usually disappear in the seam, or if you're working on a blanket or a cushion, you can usually hide it with, borders or under seams. So I'll just crack on and create the swatch. So there is my swatch. You can see you've got the double lines, and it creates kind of a ribbed effect as well. So you've got your 2 lines there where you can see you've worked through. If you flip it over, your sets of 2 lines are off there. So this differs from the linked double, where you just get your single line, and then the half double, where again you get a more pronounced single line on that one.